I wear the pants to a relationship. Usually the woman is usually saying that, you know. So that spirit comes along with that. So being discreet, you know, you wear a dress.
Which mean they're taking roles that they're not supposed to.
Yes.
Exactly. A man is supposed to be the head of the house. Corinthians 11 and 2. Yeah, we're like, rather just show you in the Bible than just talk. So the difference between, you know, Israelites and religion is religion impose their will. They try to use the Bible to impose their will, but they don't come out the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? Us as Israelites, we get our understanding from the Bible. So we give you understanding through the Bible. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So whatever we tell you, we're going to show it to you in Scripture, not just tell it to you. You say amen?
Amen. Amen.
We say con.
We say con.
Bring it up.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 2. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances.
Ordinances, so that's order, right?
Uh-huh.
As I delivered them to you. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Christ is God.
So there's an order, right? There's God,
Trying to come in.
Christ, man, woman, child, right? So that's an important thing to be able to keep and understand that order.
Oh man, it's making so much sense.
That's a good thing. That's a good
So
thing.
much sense.
You back Leviticus 11 and 7. Leviticus 11 and 7. Yeah, so we want to. There was a time when that order was in our house, right? And they gave our women welfare. And one of the requirements of welfare was the man couldn't be in the house in order for a woman to get welfare, right? So if a woman wanted to have free rent, reduced rent, light bill reduced, those type of things, the man couldn't be in the house. So women will start putting their men out so they can get that free rent. It also caused a point where a woman would say, well, I don't need you to pay my bill. I don't need you to pay the rent. My rent is paid for. You can get up out of here. So that brought authority to the women where they decided they didn't need a man.
Being independent.
Right? Exactly. That's not a good thing.
It's not.
A woman being independent, like for yourself right now, it's not a good thing for you to be walking home by yourself, right? You should have a man to walk home, right? So independent is not a good thing because a woman that's independent cannot be safe. She's not meant to protect herself. She's meant to have a man to protect her, right? Whether it be her brother, her father, or it be her husband, right?
And that's why Israel, that's why Israel is likened to a woman, because we don't have anybody to care for us as a people. You know what I mean?
I just was telling my friend that, matter of fact, he is my soulmate, and he content to be here. Like, I just literally was talking to him about that, and I told him that's not the way. He's happy right now where he at, because he got a job, but that's not how he's supposed to be. He's supposed to want more, try to get more, you know, not be content where you at. Just got to talk to him about that.
Yeah, the greatest thing that we have to understand is the things that are more for us are spiritual and not carnal, right? So, in understanding this contentness, you know, not to speak much on your man, especially with him not being here, but it's a spiritual thing that needs that we need more of.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you go into the Lord spiritually, He'll pour out into you, right? Because the thing that we lack is wisdom and understanding.
I'm
right?
sorry, overstanding.
You one of those people like to say overstanding. But
I'm sorry, because I you know,
it's fine.
I apologize because I'm fucking.
It's however you want to put it, but that's the thing that we lack, right? And we gain that from the scriptures, right? Because if we don't, for one, know who we are, we don't know what's required of us, we don't know our foreways and our byways, then we're subject to go into envy, right? And that's our destruction.
Temptation.
Exactly. Temptation is just going into things blindly, not knowing, right? People who celebrate Christmas and they don't know that that's against the Most High. They celebrate Thanksgiving, they don't know that's against the Most High. I hear firecrackers popping. People celebrating New Year's, they don't know that's against the Most High. But they don't know we have our own feast days that we're supposed to be keeping in the Bible that are given to us. You understand what I'm saying? We have our own Feast of Tabernacles, like the brother said, right? Feast of Dedications. All these different feast days that we're commanded to do by law of the Lord, we don't know we're supposed to do them because we lack wisdom and understanding. So the wanting of more has to be the wisdom and understanding, because the more that we're going to get is when the Lord takes us out of this captivity. There is no more that you're going to get here, because anything you get here, the white man can take it away because he's the one in rulership, right? There's millionaires that had millions of dollars, and when the white man was done with them, he took their money and they're homeless. Like I talk to brother about it all the time. You can look up brothers like Chris Tucker, who had millions of dollars, right? When he was making Friday and Rush Hour and all these different movies, when the white man was using them for what he wanted them for, and the moment they're done with him, they found a way to take his money. Now he don't have money no more. You know? So we don't need to be searching for more here. Now we want to be able to live and survive here.
Yeah.
But we're always searching for more here, because the scripture says that a rich man will not inherit the kingdom. It would be easier for camel to go through the eye of a needle. A camel. So you know a needle that you sew with? You know how small that little eye is?
Yes.
So think about a camel. A big camel animal trying to go through that eye of a needle. It's impossible, right? So like I said, what righteous man can succeed in the wicked kingdom? It's not possible. You have to become unrighteous. And you have to have a love for that money beyond that love for the Father. Right? You spending time gaining that money, you spending time at work when you're supposed to be trying to get off on a Saturday. Things of that nature. So it's an important thing for us to understand that we need to seek out wisdom and understanding, which is coming from the Bible, the scriptures, not looking into astrology and things of that nature. We need to look into the Bible for our wisdom and understanding, not the admonishment of many books. So all these different books, those books come from most of those books come from the very same people that have us tripped up into believing on African American, or have some of our brothers believing that they're Kemetic, meaning Egyptian, right? Go ahead, bring it out.
Since you brought out that about the rich man, it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 13, verse 2, burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. For how agree the kettle and the earthen pot together? For if the one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken. So we're smitten against the so-called rich man, okay, so-called white man, you know. And it says, how can the earthen pot? It says, how can the earthen pot, the kettle, agree together? The earthen pot can break with fire, right? It can be broken, right? So there's no agreement that we have with the so-called white man. So we're not supposed to, like the brother brought about, this is not our rest. We're not supposed to be striving to be so-called rich. What happens with a rich person? Well, more money, more what? More problems. You know, more money, more problems. Yeah, they get, like the brother said, they'll take it from you. You know what I mean? The scriptures say that the wicked, let me just pull it real quick.
That what you have just said, more money, more problems. I don't know. I just don't say that part. I say more money, more I can help.
Because you know judgment. You know, that's why we don't have it.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord is not going to, that's not what his idea is to do. His idea is to change you with the word, so you can seek riches, not that can't be corrupted, can't be taken. So you can try to do good with it, but what happens? The white man find out you try to do good with the money that you have, it tears you down. Our people who have money tries to do that. What happens? They get torn down. We had Black Wall Street. What happened? Blew it up. So this is Psalms chapter 10. This is the book of Psalms chapter 10. It says, the wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire and blesseth the covetous. Scripture told us we're not supposed to be covetous, but what happens? They bless those rappers, entertainers. They do much for their people. They can, but they don't because of what? It's going to be taken from them. You know what I mean?
Because they told them not to.
Right. It says so the wicked, the scripture say the wicked, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. So what does the so-called white man say? He say, what you need? What you need, I got you. And what happened? You start making those moves, you get real big, and you fall. You know what I mean? A lot of entertainers have failed that way. You know, they take the people who don't have a heart towards their people. You know, they take those people who don't have a heart towards their people and give them money, set them up, so that your little boys, your future little boys, can strive to be that next NBA player. But there's millions and millions of brothers in this system, right? It's only one position. Only one person can have it. So they all fighting for that one position on the basketball court. They neglect all types of love, natural love for their family. They neglect the teachings to love your parents, love the Most High God. Okay? They neglect all these understandings by trying to seek what? You know, fame, fortune, right? And what happens when they get it? They forget where they come from.
Yeah.
If they knew this truth, their sweet words are taken from them. You know what I mean? So it says, the rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also. When you go to work, you gotta smile. Smile for these customers. You know what I mean? Be happy to be at your job, or I'll fire you, right? You have to entreat everybody. Don't be looking mad. Don't be talking against the white man. Don't be out here, because this stuff is on YouTube. We talk against the white man, what they want to do? Shut it down. You know what I mean? They want to shut it down. They want to send cops out here. They want to send agents out here to try to set you up and get you into you get into a quarrel so the cops can come up and put you in handcuffs and put you in jail. Once you're in jail, it's like another nigga in jail. They can do something to you in there. That's why, you had Apostle Paul. What happened? He got beaten with many stripes and then got back out there and was teaching again. That's what we're supposed to be doing. This is the cup that we're supposed to drink of. Not a cup of, broken cisterns, which is we've seen our people get it. We've seen our people get millions, you know what I mean, if not billions of dollars. Individuals get millions of dollars, right? And what? Look at what we still at. Those people, those are sorceries that are being played on your mind.
Beyonce from Houston?
Huh?
Ain't Beyonce from Houston?
Third Ward, is that?
What does she do for Third Ward?
Nothing.
She create apartments downtown that we can't afford.
That because they with the Illuminati.
Exactly. Well, because who bearing the light right now? The so-called white man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's Lucifer. He bears the light. Right? So, let me keep going. It says, rich men have done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yeah, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it. So our people used to have degrees. Our people used to have businesses, land, all that. And they swindled them out of a lot of things. And then with violence, they took a lot of things from our people. And look at where we at now today. We had so many acres and millions of acres of land is what I've studied, right? That we've had, and what has happened. We don't have that. We don't have a portion here anymore. We don't have any economic power. When our money comes into our community, it bounces one time. Our dollar don't stay in our community for more than 5 hours, to say the most. It's probably even less than that. Okay, less than 5 hours, our money stays in our neighborhood, in our community, amongst our people. Asian man money bounce 12 times. Okay, Middle Eastern man bounce 8 times. And I'm talking about in America, because they also have a nation back home too. I'm talking about only in America. We have no strength. We have no portion. So the so-called white man, the wealth that little bit of wealth that we did have, is swindled us out of it. They used Martin Luther King. You know, come together, y'all come on down here to Burger King, get y'all something to eat.
Biggest
We don't care
swindler.
about that stuff.
The biggest swindler known to the so-called African American history was Martin Luther King.
Look at Third Ward, all those businesses that got shut down. Fifth Ward, all those businesses, those are prominent black
I
businesses.
see, because I'm from there, where now they just building up on the land and everything.
Yeah,
They gentrified.
gentrification, and even
Call it the museum district now.
that's
that
right.
area.
What? See where you live?
Yeah, I used to live out there too.
Yeah, where you live at. That's also, it's also good to be around your people, your own kind, right? It's supposed to be a safe haven, really, but it's not. You know, the cops come through there, do what they want, but at the same time, when they gentrify that, they're taking away that necessity from you because you're paying a price that's good on based off of your money that you can have. So when they shut that down, you have no options to. You got to move all the way down here, move all the way over there. That's gentrified. That's gentrified. This is a white
Gotta
area.
move to the suburbs where you subject to be treated
Terrible,
worse.
man. I'm telling you.
And then you can't afford to rent out there anyway, or the stores out there. There's no bus line if you don't have a car, so it's put you in even worse predicament. It's a stage, like I was bringing out the last time. It's a stage. It's a ploy. It's a plan. It's a plan for us to fail at a higher rate, right? While they take the richest of the land because of what it, like he said, when we had historic Third Ward and historic Fifth Ward, not only were we prominent there, but you have to look at where that's located, right? That's right in the heart of the city, right? Everything that you got to get to is right there, right? That's why the main reason why they want to gentrify those areas. If you look at the areas that are gentrified, it's where you have 4 different freeways getting right to downtown. That's the whole reason why they want to live there, because that's where everything is, right? And we had all that.